On guys, I got some VHT flame-proof header paint here, and we're going to be painting one of my burners with it tonight. I'm going to be giving this thing a serious heavy coat inside and out, probably like 10 coats of this stuff. We're going to bake it several times as the instructions say, and then we're going to fire this thing up and see how it runs with the heat shielding action, because I want to contain that heat inside the combustor, not just have a bunch of IR shooting out the sides, straining everybody's eyes. So not only that, I think it would help the burner last a lot longer, and it may even be possible to start making these things out of steel, some versions, and just giving them a really good heavy coat of this ceramic paint to increase their lifespan. I have never had a hole burn through one of these yet, but there's a first time for everything. So let's check this out. Okay, I'd like to think you're not watching me paint because you're that damn bored, but you're actually going to do something useful with this information. White ceramic paint, it's very milky. I don't like the way it goes on at all. Super wet, and it's doing that spotty thing. Like maybe telling me I didn't clean it enough or something. My vise needed a top coat anyway. It's doing this weird spot thing in some areas, like some defect. Ceramic paint. Got to bake it in the oven. Now, I don't recommend doing this in the oven that you eat out of, but that's the only oven I got. So we have to do this. Good news for them. They suggest using the primer first. What the hell kind of crap is that? Seriously? Why not just put the primer on there? Like, why would we put ceramic on top of primer? I don't know how much of a fan I am of the old VHT at this point. That just seems kind of stupid to me. I'd much rather just have a spray ceramic. To be honest with you, I mean, I have some of their primer and I've used it in the past for this very application. You don't have to bake this stuff on. And I mean, what the hell is the point of this ceramic if you're just going to put... This stuff's going to act the same as the ceramic. I mean, I don't see that much higher of a performance coming from this versus this. I think they might even be tricking us. I don't know if this has any ceramic in it at all. It does say silica ceramic coating. So, that's just really odd to me that they would recommend a primer. It's kind of like for crying out loud. Alright, so there it is, guys. The ceramic burner. It's freezing in here. Let's fire this thing up. I want to mention that this nozzle is a high flow oil nozzle. This nozzle is not meant for propane. So we might not see the high velocity activity we're accustomed to with these nozzles on propane. This is made for waste oil. I'm just testing it. Okay, so we baked the ceramic right off of that bad boy. This nozzle needs position. This is a horrible position. So we need to set that real quick. Got a wrench, some gloves, and yeah, we literally just caught baked on ceramic on fire. It burst into flames. Not a good scenario. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna light this and do it on the fly. That's how much fuel we're tightening up into that flame there. That's about the max setting for this tiny combustor. Let's see how small we can get it. Probably have to adjust the nozzle to get it to do any better than that. Pretty big lazy flame. Yeah, this is not a high-speed nozzle for these low air velocities. Not good for low speed. Without air assist. All right, guys, so based on that observation, VHT ain't worth a damn. The primer works better than this. And like I said, I have a can of the primer, and I've put that on some diesel burners that are burning in New Jersey right now. Look at that. Big old hunk of ceramic there. Now this is the hottest portion of the burner. And it just baked that right off of there. It did seem to shield the radiation or the IR, but oh man, the whole thing's just baked. So much for the ceramic coating. Bright yellow's 2000. Now, at no point does this thing ever reach bright yellow. I know you guys see that in the camera, but that's not the true color. A dark yellow maybe. 1900, so maybe it's the way I put it on. I don't want to sell them short with my poor application skills. I don't see this stuff performing much better any other way. This is just kind of a ripoff. I know this back end wasn't getting no frickin' 2000 degrees. So, and it caught on fire even. I mean, I suppose I'm impressed with the Dragon. This thing can light ceramic paint on fire, for crying out loud. That's gotta be a selling point, right? Okay, so that's the only thing I have to be happy about in this test, is my burner can literally fry ceramic paint. Not cool. A lot of people keep telling me my metal's just gonna burn up and all this and that. Think about salamanders and how they work. They have a piece of metal, stainless steel metal in the front of them that glows red hot for like years on end. So I'm not too worried about these things burning out on stainless. This thing just, it seems fine to me. I know it hasn't been run that much, but I have ran the heck out of quite a few of these, and I don't see them burning up anytime soon. Now, I don't have any exact proof yet, but there you have it. Big old waste of money there. But hey, I'm saving you guys money though. Look on the bright side. I had all high hopes of putting an Amazon link for that crap and everything. Ain't no way. Do not buy this stuff. Flat out. It tells you to use primer, for crying out loud. The primer will do the same thing as the damn ceramic. I'm telling you right now. Anything that's blocking IR is gonna cool down your engine bay temperatures. That's the whole point behind ceramics, if you don't know, is to stop the infrared radiation coming off your headers, frying everything in your engine bay. Same thing with the turbocharger and all that crap. So my idea was kind of the same. I wanted to, in addition to that, I was hoping this would form a protective coating to inhibit oxidation. I wanted to try this on carbon steel combustors, and those dreams have been crushed. So I'm not going to go make a whole video series out of trying out these different types of paint. I had to try it. All right, I'm shutting up. We're beating this dog to death. I now have a very ugly zebra burner for sale, if you're interested.